Welcome back, friends. My name is Mark. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me. I hope that you'll find this video informative and at least a little entertaining. We're doing another Naturium review. I am so excited about this brand. I know there's some drama around it, but I'm excited about the brand. So without further ado, let's head into our QuickTake review of Naturium's Vitamin C Super Serum Plus. Today we are talking about one of the products I was so stoked to try out when I first heard about it. It sounds like everything I could possibly want in a serum or face product. It has retinol, hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid, vitamin C, niacinamide, as well as a whole host of other fun antioxidants and some very interesting technology. But will it come out on top as the top antioxidant serum on my shelfie? Keep watching and find out. First off, because this has antioxidants in it and they are active, I want to know if the packaging is going to hold up. This has done a pretty good job. It is light safe, so it is an opaque glass package that does not allow external light in to degrade those antioxidants and make them unstable. It is a well-sealed pump bottle. However, it is a straw pump, so it's not airless. A little bit of air gets in every time you use it, but it's very minimal and it does minimize any excess air exposure. So half the point. So yeah, pretty good overall for an antioxidant serum packaging. Moving on to price. 25 bucks for 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. That is a good price. It's competitive in almost all segments of mass market. For those of you used to the Ordinary or the Inky List pricing, just know that this is not a one-note product. It has a lot of actives in it. So if you add it up, we got our salicylic, we got our retinol, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide. So right there, you got $4 or $5 products from the Ordinary, $5-ish. You're already up to 20 bucks. It's in a great formula, and there are some other exciting adventures included in the Inky List, so I think it balances out as a good bargain price-wise. Moving deeper into ingredients, Naturium does a good job on transparency about their pH and mixing several different actives that have their own unique pH needs together posed a very difficult conundrum for them. So they went the high-tech route and used gold to encapsulate some of these ingredients so that they stay separate from each other, encapsulated and stable while in the same formula. Now, because this is very new and we haven't seen this kind of encapsulation really anywhere on the market yet, it's difficult to say whether the pH really matters or doesn't matter. All we can go off of is their own research, which is going to be biased, but yeah, that's what we've got to run with. So according to their research, if you encapsulate with gold, these ingredients are able to stay stable for the life of the product. Previous research has shown that gold is not the best thing to put in a regular use skincare product, just because it can be sensitizing. Now that's going to be relatively rare. It's a fairly inert metal, but yeah, it's something that we'll have to watch and just see from consumer testing. I have never looked for products with gold in them. It always seems sort of, I don't know, hokey, because usually it's being used to elevate the level of the product by saying it's got 24 karat gold in it, it's gonna refine your skin, and usually that means it does nothing for you other than reflect light like mica does. But yeah, it'll just be interesting to see what research comes out about this and how consumers respond to it. High-tech stuff aside, it does sit in a good pH for skin. It is slightly acidic. They released the pH for it. A little bit of a wide range on this one, 5.5 to 6.5. Still totally acceptable anywhere on that range. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What's actually in this product? Unfortunately, even though they are super transparent about a lot of things, they don't give us the percentages of all of the different actives that we usually look for as percentages, so that's a bummer. They may have released it somewhere deep in their website, but I haven't seen it yet. So, but This is a water-based product, so it does require some stabilization and antimicrobials. Naturium seems to favor using phenoxyethanol, which is fine. It's perfectly safe and effective in concentrations up to 1%, at least as far as US standards. That also allows them to leave out parabens, which is a concern for many of you, even though it's not research-backed. So, first superstar ingredient on the list is niacinamide. Awesome. We don't get a percentage, but it's super nice to see that they're nice and high. It's a great ingredient. I talk about it too often. It does everything. It helps with transepidermal water loss, helps your ceramide production, helps brighten, anti-age, all the things. Helps calm skin, helps balance oil production. We want it. We want it in lots of layers. It does wonderful things. So this is great in a daily use product for all skin concerns. Propanediol is a pretty common absorption enhancer and slight moisturizer, so that's fine. Glycerin, awesome humectant and moisturizer, so love to see that up high on the ingredient list as well. Next active is ascorbic acid, which is our hero vitamin C ingredient. We don't know if it's L-ascorbic or not, but since it's encapsulated with the gold, I don't know if that throws off absorption anyways, so we'll give them a pass. Seems like it's up high on the list, so pretty decent amount of it. Ascorbic acid or vitamin C, of course, do brightening, lightening, and tightening of skin, helps produce collagen, helps brighten dark spots, brighten the overall complexion, minimize any sort of hyperpigmentation, and just help with skin's overall health. Then it comes to our gold ingredient, which I have no way of judging other than it possibly is sensitizing to skin. We don't have percentages, but having that directly after ascorbic acid tells us that there's a reasonable amount of it in this formula, so just something to consider. Glutathione is an amazing antioxidant. It helps brighten the skin, it helps fend off against free radicals, so hooray. Unfortunately, here's a bummer. The retinoid that they chose was retinol palmitate, which is a very ineffective form of retinol. It's very low on the hierarchy. It takes lots of transformations by the skin to actually be effective. So whatever percentage is in here, you have to take that down by a few decimal points to the active amount. Yeah, I assume that they had to use it because of all the fancy stabilization with the gold and other actives, but it's not a great form of retinoid. It's not terribly effective. It does act as an antioxidant, but I would have liked to see something else or just leave it out. Sodium hyaluronate, it is the salt form of hyaluronic acid, so awesome humectant, plumps up the skin, keeps it happy and healthy, keeps those moisture levels higher, and also helps with some of the absorption of other ingredients. Great ingredient to see. I love to see salicylic in here. It's a great acid. It's somewhat calming, gives you some deep exfoliation into those pores. However, at this pH, it's not going to be a great exfoliator. It may not even exfoliate at all, but Susan Yara actually addresses that in one of her videos, talking about they added it in to be more of a skin softener for texture and tone rather than to be a true exfoliator. So unique use of salicylic acid. It's definitely gonna throw some people off if they don't know what it's doing, because lots of us seek out salicylic acid to clear out pores, help with acne, help with oil production, and exfoliate, which this will not do. But nice to see it there. It will also have some of that calming anti-inflammatory effect, even at its current pH. After that, we have vitamin E, which is a great supporting antioxidant and moisturizer. Overall, a nice formula. It's very interesting. Obviously, the high-tech part of it makes it difficult to judge from a bystander perspective, but let's get down to the real-world application. The texture is a serum-y serum. It's slightly creamy because of some of those moisturizing ingredients in there, but it goes on very smoothly, absorbs quickly, it doesn't feel greasy, heavy, doesn't affect makeup application. It never pilled with any of my other products, and I tried it with several. I hesitate to use something like retinol during the day, even if it's encapsulated. Still wanted to try it out in all conditions. At the end of the day, I didn't see a whole lot of brightening effect from it, but I do use pretty strong brightening products already. I think this is a great all-in-one product to try if you're looking for everything. It's a great, probably introductory serum because none of the actives are going to be too strong to irritate skin, but they are going to give you a little bit of that cumulative benefit of brightening, helping with collagen support, antioxidants certainly, a little bit of moisturization, and humectants. It's going to be a good kind of anti-pollution effect, although I wouldn't wear it during the day. Again, that retinol palmitate is just sort of a wild card for me. It certainly will help repair pollution damage and environmental stressors at nighttime. So I would recommend this product to most skin types. Obviously, when you try to pack in this many active ingredients, you're gonna have to cut back on their concentration, or you're gonna have to cut corners somewhere. So only time will tell how well it does. For me, I feel like my skin did look overall happy, even though I wasn't using my regular vitamin C's or niacinamides or anything like that while I tested this product. So yeah, and at 25 bucks for 1 ounce serum, you kind of can't go wrong. All right guys, thank you again for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I will leave a playlist with all of my other single product reviews in the QuickTake review playlist. I hope you are healthy and well, and yeah, have a great day. Hope to see you again next time.